I witnessed 8 deaths this past weekend on Saturday. My grandfather on my dad's side passed away, and we buried him on Saturday. I got to the cemetery, and I literally seen 8 other people having funerals at the same time. That's a lot. I've never seen that before, ever in my life. And now this is a vulnerable post. So I'm going to try not to cry because this one is really difficult from like any of the posts that I've posted, like literally. But I wanted to have a talk about death because it's wild, it's crazy. But right after we buried my grandfather, my dad's dad, yesterday, Sunday, my aunt passed away on my dad's side. I had to cut the video, y'all, because I started crying. But yes, oh my gosh, now I'm trying to collect my thoughts back. So right after we just buried my granddaddy, my aunt passed away, and she was a close aunt. Like this death is really not sitting right with a lot of us because my aunt was one of those people, and my granddad was one of those people too, honestly. Like, to be connected with them, you had a connection with them. Like, everybody don't have that. Like, it's very rare that you connect with somebody and like have a connection with everybody that you connect with. But those 2 people were those people. Everybody that they connected with, they built a connection with them. It tells you what kind of person, what kind of heart, what kind of spirit, like they had, because that is very uncommon, that's rare, and you can't really connect with everybody. Like, you can't, but those 2, like, they found the way. Especially my aunt. My granddaddy was one to be taking everybody in. Like, he treating everybody like family. He looked at everybody as family. And my aunt was one of those people that just, she connecting with every single person. Like, building a connection with every single person. Like, that is so special. Like, people literally have so many stories and just bonded with her. And like, that is so beautiful. I am one of those people that love to remind others of hope and faith, but to be vulnerable right now, my hope is like very thin. Like, I'm just like, I'm out of it. I'm lost. Like, today, I'm lost. I feel empty, very torn, just all over the place because I got stuff going on in my personal life, and then all of these losses happening just like so quickly. And not to mention, on my dad's side, we just lost another aunt in September. So this is just, y'all, it's so overwhelming. I'm trying to figure out how to balance it, and that's what I want to get to. Like, I know I'm not the only one experiencing death or being reminded of a loved one's passing. I know that around holiday times, it can get really, really challenging. It can get really depressing. But if I have learned anything this year by seeing and going through so many experiences, that praying for balance is so important. We have to pray for balance. Like, if I have not learned anything else, it is to pray for balance and peace. Invite Holy Spirit into your heart. Without him, you're gonna go crazy. So look, I'm going crazy with him. You can imagine how things would be if I did not have him. But really pray for balance, because I did not have that in the beginning of the year. And y'all, I was yeah. But now I'm like, some other things happen in my personal life that, put that thought in my head, like, you really need to be praying for balance. Because this thing called life, y'all, gets very traumatizing, it gets very heavy, it gets very chaotic, and we need to know and learn and operate in balance. We need to know and learn and operate in peace. God's balance, God's peace. Like, we cannot try to do it on our own. We can't do it on our own. We can't do it the world way, society's way. Like, we have to do things through Christ, because Christ is the solid rock. He is the solid foundation. So if we are standing on him, then we will not fall. It will be difficult, but he got us. He will hold us up. And that's another thing. We have to remember him through these times, because a lot of times we often forget him because we get so upset, we get frustrated and so broken. We question life and question why things had to go this way and be this way. But we have to remember that God is present even when it does not feel like it, even when it does not look like it seem like it. We have to remember that our feelings are our feelings, but that does not change who God is. It does not change how he loves us, and it does not change that he is near. He is near. He is present. He is with us. He is closer than you know. And we have to make a decision, make a commitment to lean on him during these difficult, rough, rocky times, because it is really, really, like, overwhelming. It's crazy. So I don't know who else needed to hear this, but I encourage you today that if you are experiencing a death right now, if you just lost somebody, or even if you are in the process of losing somebody, or if you feel like you're about to lose somebody, or if you have, if you've lost somebody in the past and you're remembering their death, whatever, then I really encourage you to pray for balance today, and pray, invite Holy Spirit into your heart, and just ask for more of him, ask for more of his presence and his comfort and whatever else you need. And just remember that you are not alone, because the enemy loves to get us in these moments where we are vulnerable and all over the place, making us feel like we don't have nothing, we don't have nobody, and that we're alone, we're going through things by ourselves. You're not. No, you're not. So please do not allow the enemy to deceive you into thinking that you are by yourself, because you are not. Death is going to happen. We all know that. But we do know that sometimes it it just happens so sudden. It is so unexpected, and it seems like a lot of people have been leaving before their time, and it's just, oh my goodness. But balance, 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 strength, peace is what we need. These are the things that we need to be praying for. So I hope that you are praying for yourself and for your loved ones and your friends as they go through their difficult losses and whatever else as well, because we all need it. So don't forget it. I love you. Stay encouraged.